Okay, did you guys guess what wig this is? No? This is my original Shiloh from 3 years ago. Um, I have several videos on her, her unboxing, her restyling, me cutting her, me thinning her, me finding a way to curl her with the curling iron. So I'm not going to go into big detail about this wig. I'm just going to go ahead and link the videos to her down below. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because the last wig video I did of the Camille, when I went to go tuck her away and put her away in the box where I keep all my wigs. See, I use shoe boxes and then I slide them under my bed and they're all in there. I came across her and I was like, my gosh, I still have that wig. This was like my first wig that had rooting and with the parting and oh my gosh. And when she's normally really long. I cut a lot off of her and then I layered her because, of course, we all know the long wigs, they get tangly, their ends get frayed. And this was my first expensive wig that I bought, and I was not about to throw her away. And so I experimented on her and I put her through the ringer, you guys. I curled her, burned her, singed her, cut her, thinned her. This was like the experimental wig. I legit went inside the wig and took out entire rolls of wefts because she was really thick. I cut her, I layered her, and like I said, I have videos of me doing all that from 3 years ago to this wig, and I just cannot believe she was still in the box. She was a matted mess. I will install some clips here in a couple of minutes because when I dug her out and found her, I was like, I'm going to wash her, dry her, brush her, all the tangles out. She was snarled and ratted and just a hot mess. And I put her on my wig head and I painstakingly went through her just inch by inch and combed out all the snarls. And I'm going to throw her on and show you what she looks like after 3 years of, yeah, being stashed away. But I'll just talk about her briefly. What is awesome about this? This is from Noriko. It is Shiloh, and it is in the color Sandalwood H. Like I said, I'll link the original videos down below because I don't want to make a big long video about her. I'm just shocked at the quality that she still has after being tossed around, chewed on the dog's butt when they were puppies, thrown around, cut, manipulated, hacked, burned, because I originally like tried to curl her on low settings. It didn't work. I burned her, singed her, cut her. I mean, she's been through it all. So I'm going to throw her on. I just want you to look at that rooting, man. The rooting and the top, the cap for her is just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I put a lot of face framing layers around because, like I said, she really does come long. She's really long. And I put a lot of layers in her. I probably didn't do the best job, but this was my practice wig. It was like hack them up, slash them up. Whatever I could do to her, I did it. She does have like the adjustable bra straps. I don't care for those. They always just get all ragged out and then when you're stretching it onto your head, they pull apart. I mean, I'd rather have the bra strap clips or Velcro. She also has a pretty large cap, and I have a small little egghead. So I had used my trick even back in the day. I glued with the gel glue. I have a video somewhere on that too. So I gel glued 2 snaps on the side so that I could stick it into my hair and snap them down. And then she comes with the, did I put this in here? See, it's been so long, guys. It's been so long. I don't know if I did this because I had found a way to glue in some of my other wigs that are too big. I also used the gel glue and glue in a comb myself at the bottom. See, if this is stitched, then it came that way. See, it's been so long. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't believe I dug her out of the grave. The grave wig box. So it must come with the comb in it already because it looks like it's been sewed, and I don't sew. I glue. So it must have came like that. I'm pretty sure it did. Did it? Oh my goodness, it's hard to tell. Anyways, let's just get into it. So then it has an open wefted cap, but then it has all this parting up here, right here. All of that is just all free space parting. And then it has the little grippy right here so that it stays nice and good across your forehead and doesn't, you know, slip around. So yeah, let me put this bad boy on. It's been 3 years. Oh my gosh. Since I made my very first video of her. Okay, so let's get her on and see what's up. Okay, so as I was putting her on and brushing through her, I realized what it was that made me stop wearing her. Like I said, she was my very first expensive wig with the free parting and the rooting, and basically this is like the color of my hair. So I loved this wig to death, and I think I figured out why it was I stopped wearing her. Because even though my bio hair is super thin, and you guys probably don't want to hear this, any guys that are watching, but for you ladies, you may understand where I'm coming from. But once you hit that age where you're going through perimenopause, or maybe you've entered into menopause, you know, your hormones are waxing and waning and this and that and that and this, and your estrogen is, you know. So I was losing hair around the perimeter from probably breakage, from wearing ponytails, breakage from damage, coloring, trying to cover up my little white streak and this, that, and the other. But also hereditary, a little bit of receding. My hair would like all fall out right along here, and then it would grow back, and then it would fall out, and it's just like my shedding processes were all off. And there were times where I would shed like crazy gobs of hair and have like little bald little patches that were super thin, and then it would grow back in, and so this was like the very first wig that I bought for myself that was so like my natural hair, except for my natural hair has a slight wave pattern to it, but I was loving this. So long story short, I figured out why I stopped wearing it, because even though my hair is thin and goes through all its bull crap, my hair was growing long in length. So once I started to cut this, the first couple of haircuts I gave her, I still could pull it off. Just looked like my own hair, got a little trim. But being that this hair doesn't grow back, you know, you start trimming on it more and more and more, is which what I had done, because we all know the long hairs, their fibers get pretty nasty at the end. So I trimmed her up, and after a while, it was not believable anymore for me, because if I was to go wigless and give my head a break for a day, how was you going to pull off that, oh, how'd your hair miraculously get longer? So I retired her, and then that started my whole spree with all these different hairs and wigs and pieces and clip-ins and toppers and everything else. So with that being said, remember, I'm going to link the original videos to her unboxing from 3 years ago. Then 2 years ago, I did the first haircut and thinning, and I showed some stuff and blah, 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 blah. Then I did another video where I actually was able to curl her with the curling iron. So I'm just going to link those all down below. You can watch them if you want to, if you don't. But if you like longer hair, this is a great starter wig if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. She's like top of the line in her brand, but not too expensive, not like some of the other ones that are like $500, $600. She is a very reasonable price. I do believe I purchased her from namebrandwigs.com. Yeah, so we'll just take a quick look at her, and then that's it. This is the done video. You can watch the videos down below. You know, my editing skills are horrible, so I am going to insert some footage if I haven't already, because I was going to try to do it earlier in the video, but if not, if it doesn't work, you know, I don't edit very well. So in worst case scenario, they'll be at the end. You can watch it as like a little bonus clips. But anyways, before I go, I'm just going to show some stuff with her. She has that immaculate top. Oh my gosh. The hairline is not lace. Remember, it has that gripper stuff. So if your hair is similar to the color, if you order one of these, and mind you, I'm not sponsored to do this. This was my first expensive wig. But if you have a hairdresser who can take some of the length off, because remember, she's very long. She normally comes down to about boobage, and she's really long. And she does not have these face framing layers. I put these in here basically because when I was experimenting trying to put curls in her, I burnt her. So yeah, I ended up putting way more face framing layers, but then I loved it. Another thing I liked about her is she has a little bit of permatease right here. Right in the crown of the back of the head. And you know what I like about that? Kind of gives it like a little Bridget Bardot look. So, you know, you got that little humpy right here, but it's very believable. It's very, you know, it's not like all ratty and poofy, you know, or whatever, but it gives it just a little bit of a oomph right here in the crown. And you could really play it up if you want. I mean, you could really like do it up, you know, but I like that. It's kind of like a Bridget Bardot-ish look. If you're my age, know who that is. So anywho, let me just do some freestyle parting here and just show you how immaculate this top is. And I might have to move you over just a little bit, like that, because I can't really see what I'm doing. All right, let me see. See, I kind of have her like in the middle and then swirled over this way because I like a side part. But you could literally do whatever you want. If you wanted her right smack dab down the middle, she has the best freaking, excuse my language, the best parting. Aside from my favorite, Courtney. Now, Courtney, but see, Courtney is hand-tied throughout the whole wig. Shiloh is just, you can only freestyle part her, let's see, where, here to here, which is plenty. It is plenty. So, like I said, I'm not sponsored to talk nice about this wig or the company. Name Brand Wigs is where I buy a lot of my more expensive wigs from because I trust them. They're always good to me. And if I have a problem, I you know, write them up, email them, and they're good about it. But yeah, so I'm not sponsored to say anything about this. I just happened to see her in my. So here we go. If you wanted to do a left side part, see, but I've been wearing her the other way. I normally wear my hair on the left side, but I had been wearing her this way. I don't know why, but I had been because that's right where the part is. But still, there you go. And now my love fascination for her is coming back. I just might order myself a new one. I am dead serious. I just might get a new one. I just might have to go get another one. Now this color, like I said, is Sandalwood H. Okay, and so like I said, the hairline is not that good. The hairline I never cared for, but you can just utilize your own hair and you are good to go. So that's what I have done. I have pulled out all my little hairs on the side here, comb them up, blend them into the wig, and you have it right there. Flawless. Right along here, I took my widow's peak out. See how the hairline, see that hairline is not good. So if you have hair, you definitely want to utilize it. And if you don't have hair, it'll still work. I mean, we all know how to manipulate our wigs the way we want them, but there you have it. I didn't want to make a real long video, but this is Shiloh. I cannot believe it. I think I'm going to wear her the rest of the day. I think I'm going to order another one too. Anyways, that's it. I just wanted to come and say and give a shout out to her. I have revived her up after 3 years. Wow. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and have a great day. Sayonara.